Hey guys, so I recently came across some very exciting news. I follow the Warrior Cats official Instagram and they recently posted something that made my heart just flip over. On their Instagram, they announced that official Warrior Cats animation was in the works. Their post read, Tencent Video, in collaboration with Kalabi, will work with the original Warrior Cat characters and storylines to create the first authorized official animation of Warrior Cats for television and film. Now, for those of you who have been waiting on bated breath for a Warrior Cats animation or TV show, you're probably a little skeptical about this announcement, and I can't really blame you. Back in 2016, there was an announcement made that an official Warrior Cats movie was being created, with one of the directors being David Hyman, one of the people that worked on the Harry Potter films. And I remember how wild this fandom went once the announcement was made. Unfortunately, this movie never came to fruition. Updates on the project were few and far between, and eventually it just faded into obscurity. And a lot of fans, myself included, were very disappointed in this. However, even though this movie never happened, the people behind Warriors didn't give up. The fandom has made animations for Warrior Cats for years now. One of these animators in recent history were Little Dragon Studios. Their intent was to create a full animated series of Into the Wild. Unfortunately, the Warrior Cats team shut down the production of this. The reason being that they wanted to keep the door open for any official animated projects to be made in the future. But they were nice enough to let Little Dragon Studios keep the first episode of their animation, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. Knowing that the Warrior Cats team was still considering the possibility of having an official TV show or movie, I think it's safe to say that something was going on behind the scenes that we didn't know about yet. As in, the team was probably reaching out to different studios with the hopes of making an official animated project by the time the Dragon Studio stuff happened. Now, obviously I don't know all of this. This is just a theory. But considering that the Warrior Cats team has released this announcement a full 9 months after the Dragon Studio stuff, it makes me believe that this is probably what was going on. Now, obviously I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. Knowing what happened to the Warrior Cats movie, it's likely that this project will probably never come to be either. But this is at the very least telling me that the Warrior Cats team has not given up yet. And to be honest, I think a Warrior Cats TV show makes more sense than a movie. The first Warrior Cats series has so much material in it that I kinda doubt that they could fit all of that within a 1 hour to 2 hour movie. And I just think that a TV show is the better decision. Even if the future of this project is still uncertain, I'm excited to see if it actually goes anywhere. And frankly, this is really exciting news for a fandom who has waited tirelessly for a Warrior Cats movie that never happened. But anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you all later.